cutting people off might feel like a rude and inhuman act, when it's done by nice people. My name is Reid Yobe. This is the feeling that nice people experience. You see, there are people that take advantage of others. There are people who consider being nice and kind to others as a sign of weakness. And when you're being nice to such people, instead of being appreciative of the kind of a person that you are to them, they use you. There are people who are like snakes, and they will use you, and they actually enjoy using you, and it feels to them like they have rights over you, and they can use you as they please. It gets to a point where it appears like it's a normal thing to use a nice person. And the nice or kind person is expected to be submissive to the abuse that they'll be experiencing from the person that considers kindness as a weakness. And they don't expect you to stop them. They don't expect you to react. And if you are to react, these people are narcissists. If you are to react, they will use. They'll actually focus on the reaction and they use it against you. They'll find a way to make you feel bad for reacting, and it might appear like you are overreacting. They treat nice people like doormats, which they can step on whenever they please. But now when it gets to a point, or rather if it gets to a point where the nice person says, I don't want to be a doormat anymore because I am not your doormat, it can cause a lot of tension between the abuser and the abused, who happens to be the nice and kind person. But I am creating this video specifically for these nice people, these kind people who happen to be the victims of this kind of abuse. And I want to tell them that it's okay to cut people off. I know how painful it is. It's very difficult to stand that tension because they are not used to it. used to it. Nice people are not used to that tension that they start to feel whenever they cut people off. And nice people struggle to create boundaries. They find it very difficult to set up some boundaries and tell people that I don't like this, I don't like that. They feel like they're doing something wrong. By setting boundaries, nice people feel like they're doing something wrong. But you see, abuse will never stop until one starts setting some boundaries. And boundaries they're easy to set when you are meeting new people. When you meet up with a new person today, you can tell them about the things that you're not comfortable with. And you have to be bold. And for a nice person, well, they may try. Because I'm coming up with this advice to the nice people to say, it's high time you start setting boundaries. Well, it might be to a certain extent easy or possible. Let me use the word possible for them to set boundaries, even though it won't be easy, but it's actually possible. And one thing that I'm certain is that these kind and nice people are going to be shocked when they meet new people. They tell them about their boundaries, and they see them understanding. Because nice people don't think that people can understand when they tell them about their boundaries. But then the biggest struggle that the nice people are going to face is with the people that they are currently involved with, the people that are actually abusing them. Because these people have been using them all along, and they are now comfortable using them, and they are enjoying using them. But now, when they say enough is enough,
there's going to be tension.
There's going to be tension. There's going to be hatred. And nice people will find it very difficult to stand the tension that is going to arise as a result of them saying no to the abuse. But one thing that I want to say to all the nice and kind people out there is that you have to stand your ground. You have to stand your ground. And these people, they find themselves in relationships with people that are abusing them. And it might lead to an end of a relationship because the person never loved them anyway. What they loved was the fact that they can use them. But now they are saying no to the abuse. The person is now revealing their true colors, which is they never loved them. All they ever loved was the fact that they can have someone that they can use. So this is my message to the nice people. You have to be okay with what is going to happen. This is what is going to happen. People are going to leave you. The moment you start setting boundaries, the moment you start saying no to abuse, there are people that are going to leave you. But the real people are going to stay. And as you meet up with new people, the real ones are going to be fine with your boundaries, and they're going to understand, and you're going to experience a new life. So this is my advice to all the nice people out there. I know how difficult it is to set boundaries, and I know how difficult it is to say no to abuse, but you have to do it. You only have one life, and you must live it to the fullest. But there is no way that you can live your life to the fullest if you cannot set boundaries and if you cannot say no to abuse. My name is Reed Yobe. Thank you.